All right, Coach, would you like to give us your opening statement?
Sure. I thought we played a great fourth quarter. I think we went into the fourth quarter down 10, it was. And they just made huge plays. I mean, these two did a great job. I think we pushed the tempo a little bit. We got stops on the defensive end and got the job done. I think we just decided we really wanted to win. Took 3 quarters to see it, though. I told them I'm taking the credit for getting the technical because it inspired them.
Coach, first of all, congrats on the conference title. Huge thing for the university. Lizzie is now the single season all-time rebounds leader. She had 13 rebounds tonight. Can you just talk about her impact this season and just how great of a season she's had overall?
Yeah, she is such a big presence in there. I mean, she's so long, and she really does get the job done when we need to get stops. And so these guys are doing a great job defending, and I feel like, shots go up, and she does a great job of securing the rebound. So it's just nice to have that peace of mind, like we know that she's in there, and she's going to make big plays like that.
Coach, as you kind of said, like you guys were down 10 heading into the fourth quarter, and your team, they came out and they dropped 32 to 14. Can you just kind of talk about like the heart, like the grit in this team, just like that never quit mentality?
Yeah, I mean, I told them after the game in the locker room, like, we're unbelievable. Like when we're on fire and like we're feeling good and we have like that adrenaline going, like we're pretty unstoppable. And so it's fun to kind of sit back and watch it happen. I think they cut the lead to 5 within the first like 2.5 minutes, and then I think before even the 5-minute mark we were tied. So they're so capable of doing it. We saw it against Abilene. We were down 14 and we came back so quickly, but obviously that didn't work out in our favor. But I think we're just, when we're going, we're pretty dang good.
Yeah, and we talked about Lizzie's defense, but how important is it to have two guards like these two who can get steals, cut the lanes, and they both had, I believe, 2 steals each. Like, how important is that to have perimeters along with the paint?
Super. I mean, I think that's one of the things I love about this team is the versatility that we have, and we've kind of talked about it all year. But not only, are they great offensive players, but these two we ask them to defend the other team's best players, and they do a great job of it. So it's nice to have people that can play both ends of the floor like that.
Sharita, 20 points. Obviously, your senior night. Can you just talk about how special this night is and what does this place mean to you?
I love it here. I think now you're gonna make me cry. I'm not gonna cry though. I just think I've grown a lot as a person and a player being here, so I'm super grateful for it, and I'm happy we got the win.
You're gonna make me cry.
Let's see. My question for, I guess, whoever. Do any of you have, as a team or personally, have any fun victory celebrations you like to do, or traditions?
I mean,
I'll let you
go. I think obviously every game is like a really big game, so like being able to pull out the wins, I think we just celebrate however we feel in the moment. Like I don't know. Sometimes we'll have people dancing in the middle of the court in the locker room. We'll dump water on the coaches. It's just obviously it's a lot of fun, but I don't think there's anything specific. It's just really exciting. So whatever happens.
We live in the moment.
Tamika, I'm going to pass the senior night question off to you. Obviously, you had a great career at Idaho State, and then you transferred here last summer. You've played a huge role in the team's success this year. Can you just kind of talk about your impact on this team and who you can kind of credit that to, not just this year, but throughout your career?
Yeah, obviously Idaho State, I was there the last 3 seasons, Coach Sobolewski was a really great coach to help me grow as a person, and then obviously coming here, like I've mentioned before in previous interviews, like I literally have the best coaches in the WAC, I have the best teammates in the WAC, I know that I can count on them for anything on and off the court, and so I think all my success comes from like just being surrounded by people that really support me, like for anything that I do. So I can't really say that like what I do on the court, like what's going to happen, but I just know that like I have the best support system on and off the court by my team and my coaching staff.
That's a question for Sharita. Obviously, like senior night, the last game. Can you kind of just describe the emotions of like getting that win on like your senior victory, and on top of that, to clinching a conference championship?
Yeah, I'm just super happy. I think we've like persevered through a lot as a team throughout this season, so it's just really nice to come out on top.
down to your parents. Okay.
Okay.
One each.
Who didn't want them?
Cut the video.
TCU.
Okay.
I said, you don't want these? He's like, no, they don't.
Okay.
Uh,
We can cut that out. Can we cut that out?
sorry. It's nice to get the win as a team. I think different people have stepped up in different areas when we've needed them to. I just think this season all around it's just been, I don't think it's been one person. I think it's just been everybody stepping up. And I just think, like me says, we have the best coaches probably in the whole NCAA, in my opinion.
Definitely.
I love them. They're so supportive on and off the court. I feel like they treat us like people before players, and I think that goes a long way. So I'm happy that we can get it done for each other, but for them, I think it's been a long time coming, and they deserve it. So happy we could do it for them.
Thanks, guys.
This one's just kind of for anyone. What are you guys looking forward to in the tournament next week now that you secured a first round bye and then the conference championship, regular season championship? Like, what's the goal? And well, obviously the goal in the tournament is to win it, but how are you going to go into that first game after this big win?
For some reason, I feel like we turn it up when we're down. We turn it up when things get like chaotic or whatever. I mean, that fourth quarter, I didn't even realize how big it was. I just think that moving forward, everybody's trying to play their best basketball at the tournament. I think we need to figure out, like Coach says all the time, how to put 4 quarters together. I think like we turn it on, we need to figure out how to do it all the time, not just for a quarter or for a couple minutes. I think that's going to be really important.
And just take it one game at a time, you know, like we can't look forward to who we might play second round, anything, you know, just first game, we can act like we haven't played them before, just new scout everything, just be ready to go in and work hard.
Let's see. I guess for Coach, obviously Sharita and Tamika did great. Of the rest of the team that's not here, who is somebody that you feel did really well in tonight's game?
Well, I mean, Briar, obviously, she's another senior. We started her. I thought she did some great things when the game started, and I think she was excited about that opportunity, and she made the most of that opportunity, and that's kind of what we always talk about. You get a chance to go out there, like, make it hard for me to take you off the court, and I thought she did a really good job. I think Briar is someone who, she doesn't get a ton of playing time, but she makes us better every single day. I mean, she is absolutely competitive, and she goes hard, and she makes some people's lives miserable on the daily because they have to defend her or go up against her. But, she's a huge part of our success. And really, the whole team. I mean, there's so many different pieces in there, and we're just a great team. We come together, and they all support each other, and I love how our bench gets excited for whoever is on the court, and I just think the chemistry is really good, and that's a huge part of why we've been so successful.
I just have one last question for you, Coach. So you're going into the tournament next week. Obviously, you have the bye, which is huge, but because of that, you don't really know who you're going to be matching up with in your first game until like the night before. How do you kind of game plan around that? Do you kind of have 2 separate game plans for 2 separate teams, or do you just do it the night before? What's kind of the mindset
So
with that?
the girls are going to have a couple days off. We'll practice on Monday. We'll practice Sunday and practice Monday, but we're gonna spend some time working on us. Like, there's some things that I think we need to clean up, which is nice because I feel like we haven't really had a day of practice where it's like we don't have to worry about who we're playing. We can worry about us and what we can do better. So we'll spend a couple days working on us, and obviously there's some things we know with each matchup, like what we're gonna see defensively or whatever it is. So we'll prepare for that a little bit, but. And then Monday we'll practice, and then I think the coaching staff's going to drive down, watch the game, and then Tuesday morning we'll practice and prepare for the game, and then we'll head down to Vegas. So we're going to, we kind of have a good idea of, obviously there's 2 teams, so we have, 2 options, and someone that we've played before, so we've probably already got a scout done, and my staff does an excellent job with scouts. I mean, I think that's one of the other reasons that we're successful. Like, we're prepared.
And our scout team is filthy.
It's so annoying.
They're so good.
Except on defense.
Yeah.
I don't really like to defend.
All right, Coach, would you like to leave us with a closing statement?
Yeah, come to WAC Vegas. We want everybody down there, and just thankful for the seniors and everything they've done for our program. So we appreciate everybody.